Hey, it's the RV guy here for RVs of Sacramento, bringing you another fantastic travel trailer. Guys, this is a 2020 Jayco Whitehawk, the 32 KBS King Bed Slide. This is my personal favorite travel trailer. Huge king bed, massive bedroom with seating area and a walk-in closet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by showing you the interior. I'm going to go over some of the things that sets Jayco apart from the other manufacturers. Then I'm going to take you on the outside and I'm going to talk about the difference in build quality behind the Jayco and why it has a 2-year warranty as opposed to a 1-year warranty and a much higher resale value than other travel trailers. Let's get started, folks. This is my personal favorite interior. It not only has a massive entertainment center right across from theater seating, huge bedroom area, a walk-in closet. Let's take a look. This thing just has tons of space on the inside. You have a massive full depth slide out here, giving you nice theater seating. These do recline, and you can really appreciate the Stacy Stewart designed interior. Look at this wood decor that's throughout this. This is a truly beautiful trailer. The slide out does have insulation in the floor. Most all manufacturers do not have insulation in their slide out floors. Nice large seating area here that does have a leaf that comes out to give you extra space. And I love all the windows. Imagine that you're sitting here having coffee in the morning time and you're able to look out over the mountains. You're able to look out over the plains as opposed to sitting there drinking coffee, not being able to do that. The actual kitchen area itself is large and in charge. You have a flip-up counter right here for an extension. This is LG solid surface countertop, along with a nice integrated stainless steel sink with a high-rise faucet. That is your home-style integrated faucet that you can take out and do the dishes. It does give you a Furrion microwave, a actual oven right there, along with a high-point microwave oven. And you got that nice distressed wood look all the way throughout this, and a nice skylight here as well. They even give you cool little features on the Jayco, like this little guy right here. You pull this up and it's 2 power plug 110 outlets, and it's also 2 USB chargers right there, and then it pops right out of the way. Of course, one of the main things that you're going to enjoy in this is the actual entertainment center itself. This is massive and it's easy to see from the seating area. This is a true 4K TV and it's climate smart. It's designed to be in an RV. It can be stored to negative 80 degrees up to 180 degrees just fine, no problem at all. Well, along with a nice real wood cabinetry that's actually screwed into backing plates as opposed to wood stapled like most of them are going to give you. Nice actual fireplace here with a 5,000 BTU heater. And this is pre-wired for solar, both on the roof and for side solar as well. The bathroom is massive in this with the nice wooden slider door. And coming into the bathroom, you'll notice that you have the nice integrated sink right here with the LG solid surface countertop. Real medicine cabinet, and again, notice everything is screwed, not stapled. And the glass is actually real integrated glass here. And most manufacturers open the medicine cabinet, and you're going to see a bunch of goop in the back of the glass right there. It's basically just caulked into there, and that's not very good at all. This is the Duoform ABS shower that's fully supported. Now, 9 out of 10 manufacturers, in fact, everyone other than Jayco, is going to use stilts to support its shower pan in order for it to be raised off the floor like that, in order to give it the room between the actual tank itself and the shower with that little PVC pipe with the bend in to stop the smells from coming up. Jayco is fully supported. An adult can get in there and they can jump up and down inside the Jayco shower. 9 out of 10 of the other manufacturers, in fact all of them, if you get inside the shower and you just kind of bob up and down, it's going to feel like you're about ready to break through the floor. The reason for that is you're about ready to break through the floor. You don't have that issue with Jayco. And this has got this huge walk-in closet, which is just absolutely massive, with tons of storage space throughout here. Very, very useful indeed. Going towards the front, and of course one of the things with the roof is it's got double insulated layer on the roof, and the AC's whisper quiet, and it's also helix ducted, which is something that's Jayco exclusive, greatly reducing the sound of the AC when it's on. The floor is also 5/8 inch tongue-in groove plywood as opposed to the flimsy OSB particle board that you're going to get with a lot of the manufacturers. More storage space throughout this coach. You got the dual doors here, wooden doors that separate off your king-size bed, fit for a king. The very, very nice Simmons mattress in there. And again, that beautiful Stacy Stewart designed interior. World-famous designer Stacy Stewart does a great job. And you have that automotive bonded windshield right there. This is not a window. I know a lot of you guys are getting flashbacks to your old travel trailers with leaky front windows. This is a windshield, just like you would have on a car. It is not going to leak, and it gives you that very, very nice ambiance coming in, along with the 2 large wardrobes on both sides. And of course, massive amounts of storage space right in front of the bed as well. This is an incredible layout, incredible trailer, and 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. That's double the industry average of 1 year bumper-to-bumper, and Jayco gives you a 3-year structure warranty. Guys, come and check it out. One of the main things that sets Jayco apart from the other manufacturers is they really focus on how easy it is to tow your travel trailer when you're going down the road. For example, they give you Dexter never adjust axles. What's nice about these is you never have to adjust the brakes on them. Almost every travel trailer requires you to periodically adjust the brakes or the brakes become out of alignment. Now, how many of you guys even know that? Very few RV salespeople even know that. If your brakes are out of alignment, that can screw up your stopping distance by 50%. That's a huge difference. Say you're going down the road in a very nice forested area and a deer runs out in front of you and you slam on your brakes. In a Jayco with the never adjust Dexter axles, you're not going to have to worry about you having excess stopping distance. You might stop right in front of that deer and then you go, man, that was an up close and personal encounter. Without the Dexter axles, you could stop between, instead of 100 foot, up to 150 foot in stopping distance. And that's the difference between having an interesting story and really having an interesting story, which you don't want. Jayco also gives you Goodyear tires. The nice thing about these endurance tires is they're designed to resist sidewall puncture. So if there's debris coming down the road and it smacks into the side of your tires, on the cheapo tires, you're going to have a blowout and it's going to cause a lot of damage. These ones are very, very resistant to that. They're also rated for 87 miles an hour. A lot of manufacturers don't go that high. And it's 80 PSI. That's critical. You can actually fill these tires up to the recommended PSI at a gas station or using your home compressor. Most of the cheaper tires are going to be 110 PSI. That forces you to go to a truck stop to properly inflate your tires. Jayco also gives you a wide track stance. Spacing out how close together the tires are, that's going to greatly reduce the vibration that's coming into the trailer and shaking everything apart. One of the main reasons why you get a better resale value. One of the main things that sets Jayco apart from the other manufacturers is they really focus on how easy it is to tow your travel trailer when you're going down the road. For example, they give you Dexter never adjust axles. What's nice about these is you never have to adjust the brakes on them. Almost every travel trailer requires you to periodically adjust the brakes or the brakes become out of alignment. Now, how many of you guys even know that? Very few RV salespeople even know that. If your brakes are out of alignment, that can screw up your stopping distance by 50%. That's a huge difference. Say you're going down the road in a very nice forested area and a deer runs out in front of you and you slam on your brakes. In a Jayco with the never adjust Dexter axles, you're not going to have to worry about you having excess stopping distance. You might stop right in front of that deer and then you go, man, that was an up close and personal encounter. Without the Dexter axles, you could stop between, instead of 100 foot, up to 150 foot in stopping distance. And that's the difference between having an interesting story and really having an interesting story, which you don't want. Jayco also gives you Goodyear tires. The nice thing about these endurance tires is they're designed to resist sidewall puncture. So if there's debris coming down the road and it smacks into the side of your tires, on the cheapo tires, you're going to have a blowout and it's going to cause a lot of damage. These ones are very, very resistant to that. They're also rated for 87 miles an hour. A lot of manufacturers don't go that high, and it's 80 PSI. That's critical. You can actually fill these tires up to the recommended PSI at a gas station or using your home compressor. Most of the cheaper tires are going to be 110 PSI. That forces you to go to a truck stop to properly inflate your tires. Jayco also gives you a wide track stance. Spacing out how close together the tires are, that's going to greatly reduce the vibration that's coming into the trailer and shaking everything apart. One of the main reasons why you get a better resale value. Outside, you can have a very nice look at that front cap with that integrated windshield technology. Now that is a front cap right there. Double insulated layer in the front cap, giving you much better insulation than most manufacturers. Of course, you got your electric front lip here. This is a Norco frame. So this is the strongest frame that you can get, pound for pound, in any travel trailer in the world. For example, this integrated A-frame right here. So you see the A-frame that comes off? Almost all the manufacturers, that's going to be welded onto the front support member right here that goes between the two eye channels for the frame. In Jayco, it goes past that, and it's integrated into the main eye channels that go in the frame. And then Jayco also has additional outriggers, and those are the spine, basically your ribs, that go across connecting the I-beams for the actual chassis. This makes it much, much stronger. They're between 4 and 6 feet apart in the Jaycos. Other manufacturers are 8 feet apart, making it so you don't have nearly this strong of a spine. You have this huge outside storage area that goes all the way across, true pass-through, and again, that wood decor is carried through. And of course, you got the electric lifts as well for stabilizing the coach. The actual windows here are 80% automotive seamless glass. That is going to protect your interior from the sun's UV rays. You also have the nice Moore step-up system. Very, very nice and stable getting in and out of the coach, especially when paired with that grab handle. Huge power awning. You just hit the button and it comes out, giving you shade in the summertime. Nice to be able to sit underneath the power awning and enjoying your outside kitchen, which is a very nice outside kitchen. You have an actual sink here along with a refrigerator for refreshments. And you can have tunes going on your marine grade speakers that are out here, cooking up some barbecue. That is a really, really nice time that you got right there. Even the sidewalls on the Jayco are much different than most industry sidewalls. For example, most manufacturers take the sidewalls and got backup camera prep there. They slap the layers together with some glue and they push it down a roller and it goes into a machine that has this little metal tube that spins and it smashes them together and it spits out the sidewall in about 2 seconds. That's called a pinch roll slide out. I'm sorry, a pinch roll wall. Almost all the manufacturers do that. Jayco doesn't do that. This is a vacuum bonded laminated sidewall. Jayco takes the layers of the sidewall and they put it into a giant hydraulic press that pushes down at 144 tons of pressure. The car that you drove to work today, folks, or to go to the supermarket, imagine having 30 of those cars stacked on top of the sidewall of your RV. That's how Jayco builds these walls, extremely durable. And it's under that pressure for 16 minutes. The Jayco roof is also 50% stronger than other manufacturers, 50%. Guys, this roof is rated for 4,500 pounds of pressure. The main reason Jayco has a much better construction quality. They use 2x2 wooden studs to hold up the trusses on the roof, and both sides of those studs are going to be connected with oversized nail plates. The Jayco roof at 4,500 pounds is going to deflect about 1.5 inches. Other manufacturers at 3,000 pounds, the roof is already starting to cave in. And at 4,500 pounds, the roof is caving in completely. It's unbelievable. The Jayco roof is also going to be screwed in as opposed to wood stapled like almost all the other manufacturers that do staple, staple, staple. A screwed down roof with actual 2x2 inch wooden supports as opposed to the little 1 inch tiny aluminum supports the other manufacturers get. Starts to give you a real good idea about why Jayco trailers last so much longer, why they have so much better resale value, why they have such a longer warranty.